going on? Why don't you jump on here? Let me know if you have sound and vision. More importantly, do you have both? We do these live feeds every night at or near 9 o'clock. Conversation is driven by what you guys type out. So if you don't like the conversation, that's on you to go ahead and change it. We make nylon tactical gear here in this building on these sewing machines. I started this company 35 years ago. I usually walk around in the beginning and show you the gear that we made today, yesterday. And then we talk whatever you want. Light politics, current events, business, nylon tactical gear, sewing gear, whatever. Homestead, farming, raising children. We've done all of that. NSW chest rigs are finishing up in OD black. I also have split front chest rigs, 308. Split front chest rigs finishing up. Right there. OD Velcro adjustable holsters, a bunch of shotgun cards. Coyote Fupas are finishing up. Tropic extended radio pouches. Multicam black beer koozies. These will hold beer, soda cans, whatever. Black fupas, more black fupas, as well as all of that. If you guys have been around a while, you know that I had made a padded H suspender set that will allow you to use the butt pack with a belt. And if you're not sure what this is for, think very heavy gear on a belt line, like 100 round, 200 round belted machine gun ammunition, or a lot of rifle mags and some 2-quart canteens and 1-quart canteens. That's what this is. This system will also, it'll adjust up and down. It has slotted webbing here. This will come with a sternum strap like the new covert bags have. And we'll also have a manner in which you can put a little chest panel, chest rig on here. Working on a belt that will go for this system as well as others. It's a thin padded belt. And this one here has the back assembly on here so that you can run this with the butt pack as well as our hydration carrier. Just landed right on radio. John Witherspoon, what's up? Scott Whitner, what's going on? Ordered 4 shirts, thanks for the order. I'm all excited, I have the old screen. Byron Roberts, Isaac Barrett, what's up? Isaac, do I owe you a tapered war belt multicam black one? Is that you? Dano, Jake, just purchased some Trelleborg Hank laminate and loving that shit. Cool. I'm not sure what that is. Justin, what's going on? Whitner, Jinx, Homestead, hey, what's up? Preston, Landfill, Dano Chase, Carter Lee, what's up? AJ Harrison, Landon, what's going on, guys? How is everyone? Nuke, what's up? Byron Roberts. Not sure what we got out here on the floor. More NSW rigs. More 308 split fronts. More 308 split fronts. Look at the sample one, isn't that nice? Waist strap, shoulder straps for FUPAs. NSW rigs. Gray, this is the new gray. Gray FUPAs in motion. Deplorable bags, holy shit, deplorable bags, as well as the new bag, which is the smaller version of the deplorable. Splatter deplorable bags, would you look at that? I like the see-through screen with text. Oh, I don't know what we're talking about. Hamster, what's up? Working on it, what's up? As the propaganda continues to fill the shit pipe, I'm using it as fertilizer, grow some food, right on. Looking forward to the new suspenders. Soon, we'll have them ready to go. Doing a belt similar to this, right? So look at it sideways and think belt, right? Belt. Velcro on the back, it'll have an underbelt system, goes through the belt loops, and you will lock this on. So padded pals. You received the belt. Got it. Okay, Isaac. Adam McCraw, what's up? My name is John. My name is John. My name is Jeff. What's up, man? Does your crew ever run Saturday, Sundays? No, we used to. They've all got families now. Like to see through. We wouldn't be able to run anyways. Evan's going to be in here with like 20 dudes doing a class. Got a Juki DLN machine purchase waiting to go pick it up. Nice. I don't know what that is, but right on. Splatter deplorable. 308 split friends. Thanks for the link. Ken, what's up? Hamster, what's up? Basically popcorn material like Blue Force gear, some Cry precision items use Hypalon like material. Cool. So is it like a non-skid? When does suspenders drop? I don't know. I've got a bunch of people we're building for first. Chase, what's up?
Sav madness.
Very savvy.
Yes.
Savvy of you. Benjamin Brewer. Still shipping multi-cam black red sling bags. Not sling bags. Those were mini packs. Bob, what's up? Joshua Taft, what's up? DLN 415, cool. Don't know what that is. Awesome. I know it's a machine. I think that's a lightweight machine, isn't it? So, we looked at this before, right? DLN 415. Oh yeah, that's a really lightweight machine. What'd you pay for that? Taft. You're right, that's what I had on order. Adam McCraw, I don't know what we're talking about. I'm in the house. T, what's up? How are you digging your pond? I've been inside a 500 kilovolt substation since 400 hours this morning testing aluminum bus well. Shocking. Yeah, kind of. You know, Blue Force gear, probably stupid to ask you, but it's what they use. Cool. Yeah, it's a high speed 5,000 RPM Stitcher Mini, 400 bucks. 400 bucks is good for that. That's going to be on par with a Mitsubishi 130, which is what I learned to sew on. And we built a lot of shit. You're going to break that machine a lot, though. Like, if I put any of my employees, and I have good employees, if I put them on a machine like that, they'd have that machine broken in 5 minutes. Like, I'll bet you couldn't sew this on them. With this resin reinforced scuba and 2 layers of webbing and the Velcro, especially hook on the bottom, I'll bet you couldn't sew that. And you're definitely not going to sew shoulder pads with foam in them like that with that machine. Great machine. You'll be able to do a lot of shit with it, but you need a Consew 206 or above. So just use that. Use that as like your edge tape machine or whatever. Build all your products to where you're only edging through 2 layers. How lightweight can I still be decent for? Oh yeah, clothing. It'll do clothing. Yep, it'll definitely do clothing. That's what it is, a clothing machine. Hypalon. Yep, it's what they make rubber raiding boats out of. You see it on the bag of on the bottom of dry bags and stuff. Sorry, was the mini pack not the sling bag? Nope. I got a mini on order a few months back. Hey Adam, what else is on the order, man? Send me confirmation email, reply to it. I have multicam black mini packs, so probably waiting on a code or something. If that's the case, we can just skip whatever that free item is or whatever and probably ship Monday. So just reply to your confirmation email and we'll get it figured out. Will multicam black fupas be ready to ship? Yep, as soon as they're done, they'll be ready to ship. They certainly will. Yep. Tim Riley, what's up? I heard you were here today, man. I assume I'll see you tomorrow. Ordering a rain barrel this weekend. Feels like we are running out of time. So You missed a good helicopter. All helicopter classes are good if somebody didn't get their arm cut off. I saw that, man. That looked like you had a great time. What is a rain barrel? You're ordering a rain barrel. How many gallons? And for people that don't know, Lowe's typically has in stock 2,500 gallon rain tanks, water tanks. And you can buy 55-gallon jugs, drums, and you can buy IBC totes. Expect to pay, you know, $75 to $100 for used IBC totes that have been totally cleaned. Board America. My day was good. My day was really good. We recorded Q&A with some Patreon answers in there as well. Amanda and I. Odie Black NSW order. Oh, I didn't even know it was up there. That's cool. Loco, back on Facebook using my wife's alt profile, ramping up all socials. Yeah, you need to do business. Ordered 2 of the Typhon side pouches, orange thread, to see how they look on Tiger. Oh, they look cool. They look cool. Jeremy Kirby, what's up? Got cooling muscle and pain salve. Those work, dude. Those work. Tomorrow, finish weed whacking orchard enclosure 40 by 100. That's nice, dude. That's good size. Honeyberries. I'm not familiar with honeyberries. Kiri, are you using weed eater string? Have you seen the blades that replace the weed eater assembly? The line assembly? What is this, like a online only store? You can order online, yeah, on our website, SOE tacticalgear.com. You can also dig a hole, line it with brick and mortar for water storage. Yeah, some places you can't dig down though too. Chris Watkins. Badass content, DIY videos right on. Morphin, go ahead and fuck off. Banned. I haven't been watching the news. What's with Russians having warships in Cuba? Well, there's some video going around today of 6 or 7 planes flying pretty close formation coast of Florida, and they're saying those are Russian jets. Oh, Little Gonzo, you're fucking banned too, dipshit. Fucking idiot. Funny, multiple people. Haters showing up early. Well, those are just people trying to get the feed shut down. Sorry, when you own excavators, you forget about peasants that can't dig. What kind of excavator you got? Yeah, all asking the same question. That's 3 so far, I think. Kevin M, what's up? That one? Or that one? Joint base in Venezuela for a while. Excavator is the most fun I've had on equipment. Multicam Black Nalgene came today. Nice. Trolls are active every night. If they're not here, it's kind of bored. If they are here, you know it's going to be a good live. Just want a deplorable bag. Equipment I used is an old John Deere Bobcat. Nice. Vehicle med bag came today. Nice. Guys, we have some vehicle med bags available. There's still, I think there's a Woodland back in there. MD, what's up? What are you looking at? You're looking at a live on whatever device you're on. This is Nylon Tactical Gear. We build all of this equipment here in this building. Between the Splatter Day Pack, medium clothes bags, deplorable bag, my wife will have a new set of light. Nice. Nice. The deplorable bag's big. Hitachi 135, Komatsu 228, PC 400. Nice. That PC 400, that's like a 400 series, like a Caterpillar or like one of the big Volvos or something. Rated the multicam black pals on those Redmen bags is awesome. We're looking at buying a T86 cat skid steer. Nice. Would you buy a Kubota skid steer again and change that? I'm happy with my Kubota. I would buy another Kubota, yeah. Just got to Paris for the radio class. Nice. Who is best for beginner tack training around central Kentucky? Well, I wouldn't worry about beginning tactical training around Kentucky, man. I would come down to tactical response here. Can you show the paint splatter bag? It's not been made yet. These are paint splatter bags here. There are paint splatter bags. That's a large tool bag. I'm sure it's sold. There's a day pack. You might be able to get that. There's some fanny packs. You can probably get those. There's a chest rig right there, 12 gauge. Got back from a date with an Air Force chick. She's a recruiter. She's telling me about how soft they are. Oh, fuck yeah, everywhere. We have better luck out of the SVL 75. I'm not happy with the 97. Why? Interesting. I've only heard of the 95. I hadn't heard of the 97 until you guys got one. Is that something new or is that an older one? PC 400 weighs 100,000. Grumpy Plumber, what's up? Just watched episode 6. What is that? 68. Episode 68 of what? Of what? We do a few different videos. Imagine the Air Force calling people soft. Did you ever imagine the splatter would be so popular? No, we actually had a roll of splatter in here for like 10 years. And other companies started doing it, so we kind of backed off of it, didn't do anything. It seemed to have kind of died out for people, so we just kind of, I think we did it as a free item. I think I think it was like an April Fool's thing is when we first used it. Pulling the thread, right on, man. Do you ever imagine the Air Force calling people soft? I didn't realize Josh had said that. Oh man, they fucked these up. Those labels are upside down. Those cradles are supposed to go on the bottom. Would you look at that? I'm gonna put a little sternum strap on here. ATAX FGAU. Nope. We used to run shit in it. They stopped making AU, and then they started making AU again. There was a point when the FG dried up. I've got IX. I got a roll of IX in there. We were doing a lot of ATAX stuff. A friend of mine owned half the company. He left, so we just kind of stopped fucking with it. I have a whole wall in the back that's done in ATAX, like 60 feet of it. Take a moment to consider fucking with a guy in full splatter tactical gear. One of your orders came today, right on. Splatter's a great idea. Good for when you want something tactical. I was once there. Cream was good. Horses ate. Life's good. Mac cheese for. I don't know what you're talking about. Out of town, Miss Killed. Yeah, most of that shit sold out really fast. Like that whole wall back there is ATAX right there, Ghost. So is half of that wall. Some point we'll pull all that shit down and redo it in multicam black. It's fucking hot back here. Desert Storm era grid. Oh, it's the nighttime night vision camo. I think the AC set back here is not putting out cold air. Is Cryptek still putting out nylon core Dura material? Yeah, Cryptek doesn't put shit out. There is a mill that makes it, and yeah, you can still get it. We still get it. Splatter's the new gray man. Flux just dropped their new mini chassis for the SIG 365. What is that? That carbine thing that you put your pistol in? Is that what Overton had the other day?
Turn the light off out there.
Out where, babe?
Out underneath the fucking.
Bought quite a bit already in the past. Yeah, it's not. It's just not popular. And when people's money have tightened up, when people's money tighten up, people go back, like the companies go back to the stuff that sells the most, because their customers, like dudes who were buying 2, 3, 4 chest rigs in different colors, as people's money tighten up, they're not buying all those different things they don't have to have. The light out here?
Yes, I was fine until you turned it on, and now I'm getting eaten up.
Okay, stop being a fucking crybaby.
I am not being a fucking crybaby.
Come here, crybaby, and I'll show you how to turn it off. Hello. Laying down. Now, Flux Raider makes it look like an MP7. Got it. Double up on XL inventory so I can order extra SOE. So we actually did. We have cut our 3X, 4X in half. Now dropped our bigger size inventory down and all into XLs. Amazing how things change. We have to focus on what you need, not what you want. Like Reenie, maybe means really rich guys wear regular clothes. The ones who want to wear chains and high dollar stuff. Make some real hillbilly shit in Realtree. We saw dev group guys using like hunting camouflage. don't make gear for fatty. I don't know, man. I know some fatties that'll fucking crush motherfuckers. I know some big guys they'll be out there and hold their own all fucking day. When in shape dudes, when it comes time to work, they barely work, some of these dudes, and some of the big fucking fat dudes will be there and match you fucking, you know, shovel blade for shovel blade. Fucking when it comes time to work, some of them are not scared to work, so. And I have a lot of customers that were big dudes, and they've lost, you know, multiple sizes. There's people on this video right here who have lost literally 100, 150 pounds. So. Real tree barongs on cross. I don't know. Does it work or does it not work? We sell the shit out of it when we run anything with it. Like, what did we do? Was it real tree? Ambush. We've done ambush. We do something 4. I don't remember which one it is. I don't even know where. Like this right here. What is this? Advantage Max 4. Is that not real tree? We sell the shit out of that stuff. I didn't lose a lot of weight, but I got God tier stamina from running Max 4, yeah. Farm fit versus gym fit, that's right. Called gym muscles versus blue collar. Yeah, man. Like there's really something to all that. A dude, you can take a big dude with mirror muscles and put him outside on a work crew, man, and he is not accustomed to humidity and heat. Yeah, I bought a bunch of hunting camo stuff 2 years ago for like winter shit in like hunting patterns, just to ride on just for using on the 4-wheeler and the Razor and shit. 8+ hours of hard labor. Fuck yeah, man. You go outside and your clothes fit, and when you come in, your clothes don't fit because you've sweated so much and they're so heavy. They're like just pulling down your pants and just fucking pulling down. You can't pull your shirt off because it's stuck to you. Instead of sending in my belts for resizing, lost weight. Nice. Nice. But it's not just fat. You have mentioned adjustment for going over dry suits. Yeah, but what we're talking about, Peck, we're talking about t-shirts. We're talking about t-shirts. Yeah, but it's deceptive, man. You can't look at a big guy and go, oh, that's a fat dude. Like, you might really be misjudging that dude. Yeah, he might be fat, but that motherfucker might outperform you. It's funny you said that. Happened to me yesterday. Sweat myself into 32 weight. I know. I've been out painting fucking fence line, and I come in and I'm fucking soaking wet. What's everybody doing this weekend? I enjoy earning my income building houses. You can't judge. Working on it. Paintball, nice. What kind of gun you using for paintball? That's a fact. Had a buddy who was on heavy side, but boy, he could run. Yeah, man. Yeah, and God forbid one of them motherfuckers gets that big fucking bear paw on you. This weekend, packing up the move to Tennessee, and I've got to change the word American. Who are you? Where are you moving in Tennessee, buddy? Hopefully flipping a jig. What's that mean? Fishing? Feeding grandma's garden? Right on. Fertilize? I plan to do some well, planting. Tilling, planting, putting in some like bigger fields. Well, big for me. like 20 by 20. Planet Eclipse Geo3 WPG Trilogy pump action. What? Oh, paintball gun. I'm like, what is that? SL68. Man, I had SL68. Who Tipman 68? Automag? No, Automag was the auto. I had a pump 68, had a long barrel on it, like a long brass barrel. Did you get a tiller? I got a tiller for the skid steer. I'm still going to need a tiller. I really think I want a BCS. I just don't want to buy a BCS. The ticks are bad everywhere, Josh. Yeah, it really is. The ticks are bad. The fucking bugs are bad. What else am I? There was something else that's really... The flies. Holy fuck, the flies. Still oppressed in Illinois. Get out of there, man. With the bugs up here, I have to wear tucked in layers to work. It's a walking sauna. More orchard work. Man, you need like an air-conditioned suit. Like a bomb suit. Those have AC in them. If you didn't have a angel marker... Yeah, I never had an angel. I never had an angel. Permethrin treated ripstop hollow rock. Got it. Shit, we were still shooting dudes with Splatmasters. All those cool old school paintball shops in the 90s were out in Cali. Yeah, I was in Cali. I was in San Diego. Sanchez, Otto Cocker, WGP. I got a BCS available. Only problem, it has a blown Italian diesel engine in it. So would you recommend not a BCS? And then you look at them and you realize, oh shit, there's more than one BCS. Some of them are $7 grand. Some of them are $9 grand. Stream went down, huh? SOE cock emoji. Matt Grow, what the fuck? I don't know. What the fuck? First paintball gun was a Spider. My friend stole it. Yeah, I never had a Spider. Spiders were kind of after I was doing paintball. What do we sell? We sell nylon tactical gear. Nylon tactical gear. Not only do we sell it, we build nylon tactical gear. These are sewing machines. BCS has Briggs and Stratton. Do you like it, AJ? What attachments do you have for it? Don't know if my message sent, but I'm moving to Hollow Rock. Do you believe it? Yep, Hollow Rock, about 30 minutes. Finally got some Ranger green thread after buying foliage green thread. Labeled Ranger green. It ain't gonna matter, man. They're fucking super close. Super close. Is there a BCS dealer? Yeah, when I look it up, there's supposed to be one here. I've never seen one there, though. I was in there with the Space Marine. Oh, got you. Okay, I know who you are. Got it, okay. I like the AR500 brand. Well, this ain't AR500. Go get you some AR500. I mean, you know where it's at. Make sure you go over there, though, and mention my name. We're not trying to put a Ford in every driveway. This is Ferrari. If you want this stuff, get on the list, and if I have any left, maybe somebody will get a hold of you. Foliage green works fine, and tan $4.99. Awesome. Anyone have paintball trigger for the rifle? Us 3 adults would take on 10 nephews. We had PGPs. They had semi-automatics. We lost 2 of 15 games. Man, we never did like capture the flag or bunkers. We would just 5 guys meet. We'd all meet in the middle. 5 guys go this way, 5 guys go that way, and meet back up. Do you have any quality that matches Matt Grow? You are calibrated. You're operating in a world that there's other worlds you don't know exist, man. This is the best shit that you can buy. Nothing like AR500. I do have a website. It's SOE tacticalgear.com. Pretty sure AR500 doesn't sew anything. They make armor, and other companies make carriers. They have in the past asked us to make carriers for them. We do not. And we sell everything direct to consumer. You cannot go to a gun shop or a dealer and get this product. We shut down 63 dealers, 63 US, 52 international dealers about 7 years ago. I started this company 35 years ago. I would assume you're probably young and you're kind of new to this stuff. Everything's better than mil spec. Mil spec means lowest bidder. Their motto, not sown in the motherfucking USA. Yeah. Like, see that? Made in the motherfucking USA. That's on every piece of gear we send out. Who was my favorite dealer? Man, we had some really good dealers. Japan, Italy, Norway, Finland, Sweden. DS Tactical in Canada was really good. James Jagger, really, though. I mean, Tactical Response, that was that. And prior to that, he was the vice president of Light Fighter. I mean, James is why I moved here to Camden. When we left San Diego, came to Tennessee, that was James. We came out here because James was here. Bro, I can't tell, or if you're drunk, or you're just having conversation. Check out this YouTube channel that I'm on right now. If you just click it, it'll go to there. I have 5,000 YouTube videos there. Do this live every night. A bunch of us jump on here. Most of us, many of us on here right now, know one another. We all run businesses. We do business together. This is just kind of us hanging out and having conversation every night. We do this every night. But I have 6 video series that we do every week, as well as 2 full-length video podcasts. And one of them is called Full Build. You can see how we build it. You can see where we build it. And I've got tons and tons of videos on the product. How right James was. It's our responsibility to be ready for the fight. Yeah, man. It's a trip watching other companies who, it's almost like these fucking pussification has, it's almost like James passed away and now they feel like they can just counteract and contradict what he has to say. It took AR-500 11 months to get Berry compliant carrier 3 years ago. Well, and some of our shit takes a long time too. Overton, what's up, man? Working on it. What's going on? I can't wait for that padded belt kit. I was going to modify mine to fit a placard, but now won't have to. James shaped a ton of men. He did, man. He did. And it's a trip. The people who he shaped and watching some of them unshape. Watching just some of the fucking people that he let into his house, and now they have just become little fucking cunts. Like, it's just baffling. Took that shit to heart, took action, honestly say he inspired huge change. Yeah, yes he did. Late to live, saw the load bearing harness. Just thinking the other day if you were still considering that design. Yeah, guys, I built one today on a live on Instagram. That live is still up on Instagram. You can see it. There's not a lot of talking in there, but I do discuss a few things back and forth with Cody about it and my other guy, Pirtle. So you can kind of hear some of the thought in there. The videos, I'll bet it's well over an hour, and there's only maybe 10 minutes of speaking throughout it. But you can see it being built. There will be a sternum strap on here, like on the new covert pack, so you will be able to adjust it into these slots. You will also, at some point, we'll have some kind of little placard that will tie into this system. And then I've got a belt that I'm working on also. If you took this and moved it sideways, that's what that belt will look like. It will have Velcro with an inner belt that it Velcros onto. John's early history with Jagger. Thank you, man. why. You mean who is James? Look up James Jagger, buddy. Tactical response. Just search James Jagger. Google me, bitch. Just search James Jagger. It'll come up fucking everywhere. You'll come up with millions of hits. Yes, the butt pack will plug into this. It has the back panel on there. You can run a hydro and a butt pack. You could strip it and still run a backpack with it. Hiking vest, subscribe, right on. Man, and the videos vary. I'm finishing off the smooth brains James teaching are inarguable. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We wouldn't know one another if it wasn't for James. High wind, Northern California. Wonder if there's going to. Oh yeah, of course, somebody's going to start some fires. Most of the fires I was on when I did wildland firefighting were controlled burns. Am I? No, I'm not. James passed away, buddy. A little over a year ago, Matt. No, James Jagger. I moved here, lived here in town 5 minutes from James. I've shared a building with James for about 5 years. I've been tuning in since a line was drawn in the sand. Yeah. Look how many people, motherfuckers, lived with James for years at his house. And when they thought that was going to cause trouble, they were literally whole threads about burning their certificates and all these dudes talking shit about James. There was a motherfucker who lived in James's house. He fancies himself a gun trainer now, and gay kid. He was homosexual and was literally going to kill himself. And he said, and that little motherfucker, that little weasel, and all his certificates and got a whole bunch of people to kind of like shun James over the line in the sand video. And some of you guys know who that little motherfucker is. And he walks around and he will never have that conversation. Gary, what's up? He was in the tactical YouTube community. No, he was the tactical YouTube community. And prior to that, we all started these companies long before YouTube. We started our companies before the fucking internet existed. Reed was one of those dudes. Reed was not the gay kid that was going to commit suicide. I'm disabled in my legs, still practice with rifles and handgun because my eyes and hands, absolutely, Shonda. Can you please give me some suggestions for me and home defense? I live in Indiana. There are several people, many people who are in wheelchairs who have taken classes at Tactical Response. I don't know what advice you're asking for, but I have a very, very close friend who is in a wheelchair, and he carries multiple guns and still shoots and like does, you know, tons of shit. The only difference is he's in a wheelchair. The gay kid faded. I see him pop up every now and then. He fancies himself a TV show guy. He should have been on Saved by the Bell. I actually liked that motherfucker too. Like I did not mind him being around. He spent a lot of time in my shop. He worked for James for about a year. I wouldn't know Evan Dixon if it wasn't for Tactical Response. Absolutely, Overton. Evan's just got into town here. He's teaching a class. If any of you guys are close and you want to come out to Zero to Hero Radio, you can still, I'm sure you can still get tickets if you do so tonight. The class will be here all weekend. Took fighting pistol with a dude in a wheelchair. The instructors are there and ready to help. Was that the Mustang guy? Why can't I think of his name? He's got a bunch of Mustangs, man. He's restored some beautiful Mustangs. Man, I just wish I was even reasonably close to one of the Zero to Hero classes. He'll come out there. He'll come out there. Evan's classes are awesome. Will you still build 3x6 subloads? I think I have some 3x6 sub. I actually had the 3x6 subload cut list in my hand today. There was a guy that the 3 dots down drummer was complaining about being downrange. Yeah, 3 doors down. Yeah, those guys were actually, all those dudes were actually here at one of the parties, the 3 doors down guys. I thought we had some of those 3x6 subloads. I guess we don't have any. What state? We're in Tennessee. Didn't you do a regular video with one of the 3 door down guys too? I think so. I think some Matt Drito, 3 doors down. There was another band, I can't remember the name. They were here at one of the parties when Eye for an Eye played. Eye for an Eye was here. A couple other bands were in here playing, and those dudes were hanging out. I can't remember what their name, what band that was. Yeah, not Georgia Boys. I know all the Georgia Boy guys. They've been here. Georgia Boys have played here 4 times. 3 doors down was everybody's jam. Yeah. Yeah. Papa Roach, there, he's still playing. Jacoby. Have you ever had anyone break in and try to rob? No. No. Who the fuck's gonna break in here and try to rob the place? There's people here all the time. There's never a time when somebody's not here. And we know you're coming before you get here. Josh Weather. Is that the Mustang guy? Static X is touring right on. Caleb, what's up? Did you get the gold mine? USMC IFAX. No, we build all of our own shit, man. We did a ton of stuff for the USMC, but no, we don't have any surplus gear. You make clothing with Kevlar. No, we don't do any clothing. Didn't you ask about my website? Did you not go look at the website? We don't do any clothing. We do a t-shirt every week, but we don't make those. Yeah, my dogs eat people. There was a meth head lumberjack who lived across the street for a year and never once fucked with the property. Grumpy, you are correct about that. Who are you? Who are you? You are very correct about the fucking meth head. That motherfucker with his own teeth, with his teeth, he chewed apart aluminum, like metal travel trailers, just fucking gnawed them apart like a can opener. Sean, got it. Got it. You're not doing, aren't you doing something else? Didn't you say you're not a plumber anymore? She loves it when I put my fingerprint, because these are all warm. If I touch them, it'll put fingerprints in them. Pipe fitting, got it. Yeah, that guy was always up to something. He's certain, that's one way to put it. You would see him all over the town, too. Man, if you left, if you were 40 miles away, you'd run into that motherfucker. And he'd be always on some vehicle that was not a car or truck. Can you buy a Rallyman vest in black? I don't have one, man. I'm in stitches right now. He was chewing metal apart, man. That motherfucker, he's like a beaver, but he just gnaw metal to pieces. Metal, copper. And you know that smell when they burn copper to strip it? It always, as soon as the sun went down, you would just see smoke in the air, and you would smell that nauseous smell. Is that a baggie of Coke on your table? I don't fucking know what you saw. Which table, dipshit? Was that your dick in your mom's mouth? Probably. A lion doesn't need to tell everyone he's a lion. Brothers and sisters and Doomsday Preppers. Yeah, we were on Doomsday Preppers. Well, it never aired. Doomsday Preppers filmed here in town for 3 days. Are you talking about? You talking about the goats? We got rid of all the goats. We don't have any goats. Another army geek that ain't never served. I wonder who he's talking about. From a dude who has gaming in his name. If you haven't already looked it up, Bobby Possum Cods, methamphetamine. The video wins the internet. Love your products. What's the live about? Gideon, we do a live every night. It's just about whatever we want to talk about. I do this every night. The conversation is driven by what you guys type out. It's really just kind of us bullshitting, light politics, current events, prepping, business, homestead, whatever. The amount of mileage I have gotten from those goat stories is unreal. I bet, man. Cool show, Doomsday Preppers. Watching the recent podcast, you and Scully, right on. So the Doomsday Prepper show had the potential to be cool. I'll bet I know a dozen different people that were on Doomsday Preppers, and they just made them look dumb. I mean, that is not, I know a lot of those dudes, and that is not how they are. And I can tell you, they filmed here, and they wanted James to say when doomsday happens or when society collapses, me and my militia are going to control this town. And he said, I'm not saying that. And then later, they wanted him multiple times, they wanted him to say shit. He said, not only am I not going to say it, I'm not even going to say that word, meaning militia, because you guys aren't going to cut it together to make it look like I said something stupid like that. That's why the show didn't air. There's multiple reasons. She was a Jewish chick, hated guns, and she was the producer. She was a fucking bitch. They all hated guns. They wanted all the guns unloaded. They wanted the magazines out. James was like, I'm not taking a hero shot picture with all these fucking guns with no magazines. You're never going to get that photo. And then she's running around barefoot in my shop, and she trips, and her finger goes in one of these racks, and she snapped her finger. She broke her finger, and you could hear it. And I go, it serves that fucking bitch right. And James looks at me, he goes, you're wired for sound. I had a fucking microphone. So when she broke her finger, and I'm like, it serves that bitch right, it went right into her fucking earpiece. The little hout crowd. That's how you get on a watch. John D. We're on every watch list there is, man. I have a satellite that follows me around. I don't know what world you live in, but you might be in the wrong world right now. Really, the shit going on, which all the government is scary, very scary, because when you and him, an ex-military Marine specialist, have a chat, it's good content. Man, we just talk. We just talk, guys. Around, yeah, the guy that put the round through the Doomsday Prepper hand, that guy, he's still around. He had like a survival tool axe thing. Should have let her pet the dog. I didn't have the big dogs back then. We were in the other building. Heavy construction for years. Got tons of hilarious meth head. Oh, I bet you do, man. I'll bet you do. I just shot my... Tex Grebner's been here many times. Yeah. I just shot myself. Ross Adams, not under 40K. I don't know what you're talking about. What's not under 40K? Oh, can you get any L3s for a reasonable price? What are you calling L3s? L3 is a company. Are you asking about panos? Because L3 makes a lot of different things. Would have been amazing to see a real honest episode on... They would never do it. They would never do it. Small unit, thanks. All right, guys, I'm going to walk outside for a minute. If this dies, it will come right back on when I come inside. Actually, I don't know that you'll be able... I don't think you can see anything. I think she's got the lights off out here. Good on him for putting that out. Nobody would have known. Did he single-handedly sink Serpa holsters? Oh, I don't know about that. He did put it out, though, man. How do you do a box? Here, I'll show you. Hold on. Have you not watched my full build videos? I show you all that shit. You should watch every one of those videos. If you were a dude who's sewn for 20 years, you're still gonna pick shit up, and every one of those videos has some piece of magic in there. Okay, look. I don't know how I can do this and show you this. Hold on. Oh, did you see this? I would love to have a life-size one of those. That's a folk art guy, black dude, made that. Brother, I'm being stupid. I've watched all your videos, the DIY. Oh, you're not really asking how to do a box X stitch? let me show you guys anyways, for guys that don't, because there's people do them different, right? The box X, can you guys see this? I don't think you can. Hold on. Okay. It's actually 9 stitches, right? It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, back over the first for 5, diagonal, 6, 7, and it comes back up here, 8, right, 9. And your leading edge, the part that gets pulled, is this. So you have 3 stitches here, 2 stitches here, and they are one continuous stitch. It's 9 lines. Ring toss. Your sewing videos are dope. What the hell? So we go to this antique show. There's actually 2 of them next door to each other. And one of them is more like antiquities and has a lot of folk art and Americana. And this dude is just, I've never met him. It's this black dude that makes a bunch of shit like this. Man, I would love to have one of these fucking things made out of like foam poles or something. Wouldn't that be cool? Have like a 13-foot one of those out front of the shop with a spring-loaded wiener. Didn't you, HUD from Eagle Industries, enlighten you on why they actually do the box stitch? So when John actually told me, I said, why do you guys do that? He said, that's what the tackers came preloaded with. that's why they did that box X stitch. That's why it runs 9 like that. It has to run a continuous stitch, and that's where it starts and stops on a programmable. A door knocker? It could be. It's just folk art. Juki or Conso? It doesn't matter. I've got Jukis and Consos in here. Here's Juki. There's Juki. I sew on a Conso every day. I've got, if you watch, if you go to my Instagram, the last video posted was a live, and I sewed this entire padded H harness on a Conso. That goober could be the new gate. Yeah. Oh yeah, that'd be good. 13-foot with a 3-foot footer. Saw a collection of small vintage sewing machines today. Are those working toys or salesman models? Oh, they're probably salesman models. They also had some really good ones that were like kids' toys. And then they also do like Singer's got some real artwork, just black lacquer with gold filigree and stuff on it. And they do some lightweight ones for carrying them around. I've got all these old ones over here. I've got a real nice one over here. But these here, these could all be cleaned up. Every one of them could be restored easy. There's some really nice art on some of them. Adler from Germany. Yeah, I got an Adler floating around somewhere. Best tool bag for a welder. Probably our large tool bag. Well, it would be, but I mean, you're still probably going to have stuff that won't fit in the large tool bag. I want to get into sewing to make my own kit. Haven't found anything that will be perfect for me. Polished up and smaller, way cool. Yep, yeah, there's some real nice stuff out there. Cockapult. Stop looking at the pee-pee. Never worked with a welder that carried a tool bag. Is that Gutterman thread you use? I don't know what Gutterman thread is. Dude, I've been doing this 35 years. I've never heard Gutterman. Maybe I should. Maybe I've been using the wrong thread all along.
No, you don't use Gutterman thread.
Do you know what it is?
Yes.
What is it?
It's super duper. Do you remember the little tiny rolls that Jerry had? Super high end, really expensive. They were like skinny and tall.
That my mom had?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's Gutterman thread.
Got it.
It's super duper expensive, and it's probably they definitely don't make a thick one like we use.
What are 3 things you'd recommend for getting into this? Into this? I would recommend you don't get into this. You're poor, aren't you? You don't have any money. Get into this shit. You definitely won't have no money. Get you a Conso 206. You can get one realistically for $1,200. Even if it's not in your city, they'll ship it to you for a couple $100 on a truck. Some Cordura, some nylon thread, some Velcro. I mean, that's all you need. That's what I started with. And I didn't have the internet. Like, I didn't have somebody teach me to sew. A dude came over, showed me how to push the pedal, and said, okay, here's your sewing machine. When I ran out of bobbin thread that night, I had to wait like 3 or 4 days for him to come and show me how to change the bobbin. Like, the internet didn't exist. There was nobody there. Like, it didn't exist. You guys have the answer to fucking everything. When dudes are like, hey, I want to do this thing, I go, no, you fucking don't. You don't want to do it. If you wanted to do it, you'd be doing it. You have the answer to everything in your pocket. Cash broke, asset rich at the moment. You're not wrong. Who would you recommend to ship it to me on a truck? Oh, Bob, man. If you guys, Collier Sewing. They're right over the border in Alabama. They're huge, huge. You can go in there. They have thousands of sewing machines. And they have dudes that can work on sewing machines. It's such a dying industry. My sewing machine repair guy, he was in Texas last week. He was in Florida this week. I'm just super lucky that his family lives in this town right here. He messages. He comes in. I'm like, what do I owe you? He's like, $400 for today. I always give him an extra $100. We always have lunch for him. He just likes us. I'm just lucky that he likes us. How to wind the bobbin in AFE. We sew up everything for everyone on our installation. How to wind the bob in I'm AFE. What is, I don't know what that means, Caleb. Break that down for me. Say it a different way. Guys get the answer before they start and say, fuck that. Yeah. How do you do this? 35 years. That's how I do it. I slept in my shop for 3 months. When I had a girlfriend, she came to my shop while I was sewing. I had a couch in the garage. I had a widescreen TV. Amanda and I, when we got back together when I came home from prison, we would go to Blockbuster Video and rent three videos, come home, put them on, and we would sit on sewing machines facing the TV, and our children were in the garage with us. Our babies were in the garage with us for years. Every one of my children grew up in our shops. We would cook at the shop. Overnight success. Yeah, years of hard work. The info is there to learn anything, but shorts have given us the attention of a goldfish. Yeah, man, I get caught in them too. Who remembers Blockbuster? Yep. I rarely get to the lives. Any plans for pig? No, I don't want pigs. My neighbor has pigs if I need pigs. But no, I don't intend to have pigs. I have sheep right now. It's a cash flow. How to wind the bobbin in AFE. We sew up everything for everyone. Caleb, where are you located? Who do you work for? I learned to stitch because I was into auto restoration at 18. They had me make 1,000 dog booties for oh, that's cool. That's cool. If you can do high-end upholstery, man, I got a buddy does boats. And like they drop boats off and give him $100,000 to do boats, a boat. Did they crack the sewing machine by hand before electric? Yeah, they had treadles. You can still like look up Singer Stitcher. It's a big machine, and it has a treadle on it. I have a sewing machine out there that has a treadle, the pedal. Do you do this every day? Do you just do this every day? Back the blue. Do I do what? This video? I do. I do this video every day. I sew every day. I started this company 35 years ago. I also do a lot of social media. I have 3 million combined followers across the platforms. I do 2 full-length video podcasts every week that are, well, actually I do three of those. We put out about 7 hours of content between the 3. I also do 6 video series every week. What's the purpose of live streaming every day? Well, the purpose of this is there's 260 people right now. Give it a couple minutes, that'll bump up to about 400. When this video's over, go look back at it. You'll see 30,000 people have watched the video. Now that's not fully watched, that's clicked in. Now if you look at the videos over the last few days, there'll be 60 to 70,000 people have watched those videos. There's out of the 200 in here, there's about 100 of us that know each other in real life. When I say friend, that's not friend, some guy I talk to on the internet. I know those people in real life. They've all been in this building multiple times. We do business together, that kind of deal. And most of those 100 are business owners. We do business together. We promote and develop each other's businesses, which is also part of some other stuff that we do. And I just get on here every night and talk to those people, my friends. And as a byproduct, there are 370 people on right now. All I need is one of those guys to like and subscribe and become a customer. Now, in the beginning of the video, I walk around and show the product that was made today and what's on the machines. That usually is all I need to do to sell out all of our product. If anything, we are difficult to do business with. I can sell way more than I can make. I can sell $1 million every month, but I can't make $1 million every month. So by doing this video, which is just me bullshitting with some friends, other people who want this product know to watch the video, and they see the product, and then they are ready and watching tomorrow when it goes live, or they know, hey, these were just built, I better go buy one of these, and they sell out. This is $700 right here. DH, well, welcome, man. Do you have basket weave, please? No, we don't. No, we do nylon tactical gear, SEAL team stuff, SF unit stuff. As a byproduct, we sell to civilians, and we do a lot of lifestyle stuff nowadays. Bear's a good dude with good products, but his nylon's not SOE. Is he setting up another nylon company? I talked to Bear this morning. I did a live with Bear the other day. Bear will be here. He committed, locked on. He'll be here in October. I think Bear will be here before that for some other stuff. Are you scaling to produce what you can sell, or more content where you are? I can't really scale here, so I'm not sure. We're always talking about much larger properties, and really, business-wise, I need to leave this town. Will I leave this town? I don't want to, but you can't get labor. Does Sojourn? Sojourn does do refuge. Bear uses a couple of other cut and sew shops also. Cody was here, Sojourn Gear was here, building, taking a class at TAC Response, and I offered him a job. I didn't even know who Bear was. This was a year before Bear, before I knew who Bear was. Justin, what's up? What do you mean you can't get labor? I mean, there's no fucking labor here. There is no employees here. People here in this town, this is the most impoverished town, most impoverished county in Tennessee. And the retirement plan here is to fake injury long enough to get disability. People here do not work. This is a retirement community, and your young people who have moved here from other cities, they don't work. They're super they're too difficult to have as employees. They believe that they are entitled, and people owe them shit. And I'm old and I'm grumpy and I do not have to tolerate people in my shop who I don't like. So if you use a language different than my language, we're not going to hire you. If you have a bunch of look at me, this is my week, this is my month, this is my day, this is my what the fuck ever it is, you're too difficult to be around. You're too difficult to be friends with. Lots of cheap commercial space in, yeah, Mogadoo, yeah, absolutely. $1 per hour, I pay more than anybody in this fucking town does. I also pay more than the industry pays. I have employees working here who have been here 5 years that make more than their fucking 20-year family members at Carhartt make. Favorite older sewing machine? I don't know. They're just tools, guys. They're just tools. I sew on a machine that's probably from the 80s. And the only reason I'm on this machine is because one of the girls said that it wasn't working and she couldn't make it work. And I rolled it here and I've used it for the last 2 years. Looking for a bug out ready med kit. Get it from Refuge, the entire kit. Chuck is on here. If Chuck's still on here, Homestead Medical. Check out Homestead Medical. He does a full, he does kits, but he also does, more importantly, all of the medical stuff that I make here at SOE. He has a full loadout kit for it. So you could buy a vehicle med bag and he has all the contents to fill it properly. Jimmy James, they never work. What never works? Do I take, no, I don't teach guys how to sew. We have women who sew. Every single time I've taught a guy to sew, he wants to go into business, and the business plan is I worked at SOE and I build the stuff and John taught me how to sew, you should buy my shit. I don't create competition for myself. I don't hire dudes to sew. We have dudes that do all kinds of other shit, but I don't teach dudes how to build my shit. Every single time that we have, they have stolen files, they have stolen product. We even had 2 different dudes get a hold of vendors and have those vendors send stuff on my account to their new address. And I found out when I called up to place an order and they're like, do you want this sent to your new address? I'm like, I don't have a new address. They're like, what? And that's how we found out. It's always been shady shit. No matter how good those dudes were, no matter how cool they seemed, it was always shady shit when I taught a guy how to do what I do. I need a full setup. I'm over here in some old airsoft hand-me-downs. Gonna get nerfed. Homestead Medical, Julian, Homestead Medical can't message you. There's no way to contact you on this platform here. You need to contact him. Go to his website. Just click on his name right there. Look at his description or about. There will be an email there, and that's how you're going to get a hold of him. He has no way to contact you off of YouTube. Julian Luna, I didn't even see. Homestead Medical, would you mind messaging me? I'm looking for a bug out ready kit. What would you recommend? And he's only difficult to do business with if you are a pushy bastard. No, I have I wouldn't do business with me. But, and anytime a guy's like, I need this thing. Yeah, I have 1,000 other guys that want what you want already. Love to be part of something like that. Sorry to hear that. Oh, no worries. We have guys, like I always have enough guys. People move here from other states. We've had guys, 2 guys showed up from Alaska. We got a guy from New York. I've got 5 guys who have come here from California. Like dudes come here and want to work. I've got guys that live on the property here. We do light construction stuff. We do outdoor projects. We do farming. 3 guys stand at this table. Another dude stands over here. 2 guys are back here every day. Like, we have plenty of work to do. If the power went out, we would continue to have plenty of work. It just wouldn't be sewing. Yeah, Preston, have a good night, man. What is this stream for? It's for whatever we want it to be for. How is Mookie? Mookie is a character that my friend Ben played. Ben is raising his son. How far are we from having robotic warfare? I think we already have some robotic warfare. What are you making? We make nylon tactical gear. We build military equipment that we ship all over the world. We ship between 200 and 400 packages out of here every day. So it seems like you're employed just fine, though the labor is hard to find. Yeah, that's how it always is. Thought that town looks pretty nice compared to some of the shitholes I've lived. Yeah, the real truth is you have to go where Mexican labor is. And nobody wants to hear that. But you go where Mexican labor is. When you have Mexican labor, they show up to work every fucking Monday. There's never an alcohol problem. There's never a drug problem. There's never, I have to go to court in the middle of the week. And when you want to scale, you go, hey, I need 6 more employees, and they show up with their relatives. That's what's in San Diego. That's what we ran in San Diego. Because you know why I employed Mexicans in San Diego? Because they're the only ones that came in for a sewing job. White people didn't come into work. Black people didn't come into work. It was only Mexican people. Here in the South, in Middle Tennessee, girls, you have white girl problems. They all grew up in the town together, and 20 years later, they don't like each other because of some shit that happened in high school. And out of 20 employees, out of between 10 and 16 women that work here, every fucking Monday, I know at least 4 of them are not going to show up to work. Middle of the week, another 4 are going to have some other bullshit. And it's always the same shit. White. What's your thoughts about Ruby Ridge? Well, fucking everybody knows the deal with Ruby Ridge. They fucking killed his wife. He was set up. Grandfather had a paint and drywall company. He said the same. Yeah, anybody who has a business says the same thing. Matt, I don't even see anybody named Matt. I don't even see a fucking Matt on here. What is this stream for? I only see one. What are you making? Man, there must be a bunch of comments I'm not seeing from him. DFW is a shit. Oh, Dallas Fort Worth, yeah. Can you see the machine? Yeah, they're all over the place. Juki, Seiko, Nakajima, Seiko. This is probably a Nakajima here. Yeah, that's a Nakajima. Juki, Seiko, Konso. The Seikos are just clones of Konsos. They came out of the same factories. Konso over here. That one's a Seiko. Juki. All these machines, other than the big Jukis, they all take the same hook, the same bobbins. The parts are all interchangeable. Juki. That's a Seiko. Konso, Seiko, that's a Konso. The Juki over here, I got a couple others covered up. I have 52 sewing machines in here. Well, not in here, I have 52 sewing machines. South of Dallas, Fort Worth is South Ellis County. Yeah, not far from there, there's a 60 square mile town that has been put in by BlackRock, and it is all illegal aliens. Catch up on sleep. Isaac, you have a good weekend too, man. Matt says he will never buy your gear because you're a dick. Fucking wild. I can't even see his comment. Ban that bitch. Remove his ass. If there was a button where I could shock the shit out of him, I would. Figured the machines would be bigger. No, these are kind of industry standard. There definitely are bigger sewing machines. I had two Class 8 machines. The tables were 4x8. Huge machine. You didn't put thread in it, you put cord in it. The needle was the size of a ballpoint pen cartridge. It will sew through a 1/2-inch sheet of plywood. Small town cat fight stuff ain't no joke. Yeah, it's real. It's absolutely real. Do you think the country is cooked entirely? I don't know what you mean cooked. Bro, listen to Vincent Create Machines. Vingent Create Machines, pretty cool song. Good work, outtrack. Listen to Rob Bailey. Friend of mine, Rob Bailey. He's doing a new album, Rob Bailey and the Hustle Standard. They have 3 albums out. They were in the soundtrack for Southpaw. Also, Rob has another band just called Kill Rob Bailey. It's metal. And then he has another band called Land and Ammo. So make sure you guys check him out. Love seeing this kind of stuff, especially in USA. Yeah, Rob Bailey. Kill Rob Bailey on Instagram. He's on YouTube. You'll find a ton of his stuff. You'll like it. Good evening. Received my Bungee bifold carrier this week. Ordered Wednesday, received Wednesday. Nice. Thanks for the order. Billy Strings. Yeah, he's going to carry this shit on his back. That's right. What the hell is a Russian battle sub 50,000 away from Cuba? Is this really that close? Yeah, those ships were 60 miles off the coast of Florida. There is some video saying there's some video of 6 fighter jets flying close formation a 1/4 mile off the coast of Florida today. And there's a bunch of video of it saying that those are Russian fighter jets. Lock stitch. Yeah, I don't have any lock stitch machines. I have 2 sergers. We don't really use them though. Sent a needle into my finger after first 2 hours sitting in a lock stitch machine. Could be why you can't see the chat. I don't know why I don't see the chat. Do they think the country's unsalvageable? No, I don't think so. And really, if we turned off social media, most of us wouldn't even know what a mess it was, especially if you're not in a major city, other than your finances not going as far as they did. Did you ever fire Ranger Dave out of a sub-missile tube? No. I don't know if he ever did a lockout or not. He very well could have. I don't know, maybe you know, Ranger Dave was the NCOIC of Combat Dive School for the Air Force. He was on the TV show Making the Cut. He was also at an Army Combat Dive School guy, in addition to being a Ranger. You're a No, I just collect weird shit. I'm not a taxidermist. How long ago did they keep warning fuck around and find out? Like 2 years now at a minimum. That is a nuke sub at Gitmo now. There's a nuke sub at Gitmo? Are they rescuing some of their comrades? Would this, just ask yourself, ask any of you guys, ask yourself, would this be happening if Trump was the president? If Trump was the president, how would your bank account look today? YouTube keeps switching me top messages instead of messages. Oh, let me look. No, I'm on live chat. I'm on live chat. Wife was asking today if we could be recalled. They're recalling retirees. So they're calling ready active reserve. Marine Corps is up to 90, Army's up to 65. Those are not going to be combatants. Those guys will be filling classroom roles, thus releasing the cadre to go to combat roles. better, but this shindig went sideways real quick. I don't know what we're talking about. Oh, if Trump was in office? Yeah, people have more money. Your government wouldn't be doing as crazy as shit to you. Do you have the rhino from Ace Ventura? I don't. No, I do not have any rhino taxidermy, man. Very difficult. I at some point will probably get like a replica rhino. They look real. You can't. I have a friend that tranquilized a black rhino, and he has the taxidermy. It's a replica. You would never know. It's got fucking the hairs in it and everything. Americans make me laugh when they moan about gas prices. You should see what we pay in the UK. Yeah, everything's fucked up in the UK. You guys have yellow teeth. You have fog. You only exist because of the United States. I mean, it's terrible in the UK. Personally, I think we should take all the freedom-loving UK and bring them to the United States. He wouldn't have to take them on. This wouldn't be happening. There would be mutual respect between the two. Russia's not the bad guy. Like, Russia is not the fucking bad guy over in fucking Ukraine. Your United States politicians are causing all of this. They hate Russia because it's white Christians and the leaders won't sell its resources. Absolutely. I agree with you. I agree with you. He even said, they said they don't have a Muslim problem. They said the United States politicians are corrupt. They said the United States politicians created and caused the COVID stuff. Put them in Canada first. I think we should bring a lot of the Canadians to the United States. Personally, I think we should just take over Canada and conquer it for its resources and take its freedom-minded folks and bring them here or let them cross the borders. It's a trip, right? We have people from Canada that run companies come into our events, and the United States Border Patrol gives them fucking hell getting into the United States. If they were coming through Mexico, there would be no fucking question. Yeah, NATO. Kanukistan? Where is Kanekistan? Oh, I'm in the wrong place. Maybe so. Maybe. Why are you in the wrong place? The difference is, even if you think you're in the wrong place, you could come here, like we have events here where 1,000 people are, and nobody would even give you shit about whatever it is that makes you think you're in the wrong place. You would probably actually meet people that you actually like. If I hear free Palestine, if somebody wants to free Palestine, they should go free Palestine. If you're gonna vote, if a politician gets your country in a war where your children have to go fight, their children should have to go fight. If you have protesters screaming free Palestine, snatch them up, put them on a bus, and send them right to fucking Palestine. Lots of cool Canadian gun people I've met online. Yeah, man, I've got, there's a dozen on here right now on this video. The intolerance of views come. I agree with you, man. Bye. Clardy, I don't even see anybody named, man, I'm missing all the good shit. Yeah, I mean, we need good fucking maple syrup. Are we helping Ukraine? Fuck no, we're not. You know what's going to go to Ukraine? You know what? They've already issued contracts to BlackRock to rebuild those fucking cities that have been bombed out. You know who's going to populate them? All the Muslims that are in France. All those fucking knife stabbers, all those motherfuckers that they fucking kicked out of all those countries, out of those prisons. That's what they're going to populate Ukraine with. My ears are burning. What's up, man? I was saying what a fucking hassle it is for friends from Canada to come to the United States who actually have legitimate businesses and raise families and pay taxes. And our United States Border Patrol gives fucking people from Canada such a hassle coming to the United States. But if you were coming in through fucking Mexico, nobody would give two shits. Gainfully employed, here for a reason, United States Border Patrol gives you shit. Killer deal on October SRF. Absolutely it is. Dean, thank you for pointing that out. We have lowered prices for SRF guys. We have early bird tickets right now. Self-Reliance Festival. Check it out, selfreliancefestival.com. There's an Instagram, there is a Facebook, there is a TikTok, there is a YouTube. We do that event here twice a year. There will be 1,000 people here. Entertainment, all kinds of education, 100 vendors, 100 plus vendors, all kinds of food. Huge deal. Guys you have seen on TV, people on Joe Rogan, all those people attend here. You guys should check it out. You want to learn how to grow food, you want to learn how to produce food, you want to learn how to grow a business, scale a business. If you're concerned the government or social media is going to shut you down, we have people that do all of that, how to circumvent all of that. We no longer mind. We know because they no longer matter. How, in today's society with all the turmoil, how do you thrive? Those are the conversations that are had at SRF. We have 60 people come in to do presentations and speak about these things. Those muzzles will be sent here. Ukraine will become Israel 2.0, another U.S. built spy state. Yep. The Patriot. Just realized who you are doing a live stream. This is who I am. I do 6 videos, series every week, and we do 2 full-length podcasts. A lot of people come on here. There's 207 right now. A lot of people come on here and they're like, how did I get here? Why am I here? You are here because YouTube, I have a lot of shorts because we do 2 podcasts. I have a buddy, a guy that cuts my most controversial or misunderstood sentences out of those videos every week and puts them up in shorts. And because most of the internet reacts out of negativity or anger, we get a lot of traction on those shorts. And we get, 10 million views, 10,000 comments on some of those. Because you have interacted or dwelled and paused and watched several of my shorts, YouTube does something called vertical integration. And most dudes that come on here who just found us, or they're like, why am I here? Or what is this? Or what do you do? They weren't watching YouTube videos. They're on shorts. They're watching 10-second videos. And vertical integration, because you have watched other stuff and interacted and commented on my stuff, when I'm live, it pushes it in to your short feed. That's how you got here. God brought you here. Some Americanism. I also don't know why I'm here or what this is, but I stopped and well, Dayton Hill, welcome, buddy. You're talking to a guy who, when I was 17 years old, started a company, and that is this company that is still here today, 35 years later, and we manufacture nylon tactical gear. 18 years ago, I moved from San Diego, California to middle of the nowhere, Tennessee, and started a little shop. I did not intend to grow it out again like it was in San Diego. I'm now on 10 acres of property here, and we have a small farm. We do a lot of gardening and regenerative agriculture. We have a lot of animals. We produce a lot of our own meat. And because of that, we have a lot of prepper and homestead events here on the property. And then on the property is this building. It's 10,000 feet downstairs, and we put a 6,000 foot loft upstairs. And down here is the SOE factory, and we build all of this nylon gear here in the United States with U.S. citizens, and all born in the United States. I'm not opposed to somebody who's not, they just aren't here. Nowadays, because I did this in the beginning with no internet, I'm pretty good at the internet because we've been doing it since the beginning of the internet. And we do a lot of social media stuff. Happy customer. Great for modern day Minutemen. Nice. Thank you. Where is your coworker now? Home in bed, probably. Where's your counterpart? Oh, Scully? Scully has... I don't know why that just died. All right, guys. Pause for a second. I'm going to sit you right here. I got to go pee. Hey, what's up? Those are some cool boxes. I would be willing to bet that there's well over $100,000 in these boxes. These are all partial orders. This guy ordered, and he's waiting on a OD Velcro adjustable holster, which we just built today. This box is waiting on multicam black zippered grocery bag with toxic thread. Some of these larger boxes, that's what so on. All of these are partial orders that all have a shitload of gear down in there. Some of these boxes over here all have over $1,000 worth of shit in them already. This fall, interesting for sure. Oh yeah, it's coming, guys. Like if you're in a city, man, if you're concerned, get the fuck out of the cities. All the problems everybody had in the last 8 years, that shit only happened in cities. Is my order ready? Yeah, they do it all the time. We actually ignore those emails. We get 100-yard rolls, and then a couple years ago, it all started being 75. And some of the last shipments we've got are 100-yard rolls. We have 100-yard rolls coming in. I prefer 50-yard rolls because they're more maneuverable, easy to roll around. The girls can move them if need. That's a 100-yard roll of black right there. We've cut a shit ton of material. That was a 100-yard roll there. We just keep them in these racks, these shelving racks here. We have fancy carts that put them horizontal to roll them out on the table. We can't put enough on them. It's always a fucking hassle. So it's faster just to grab the rolls and put them on the tables. Just realized I said ordered Wednesday and received same day. I just thought you meant a week later. Used to work in textile print shop years. That's cool, man. No, it's the laser. Got order today. Well, thank you for your order. Yeah, the video stopped for a minute. I don't know why. Yeah, order ready. Is it ready? Yeah, so usually we look and they've used like a promo code, right? Like the code this week is you get this free pouch. And we will have, I'll bet there's 600 orders for these right now. So 600 orders where guys ordered real shit, and we have to build 600 of these. And some of them take a while. So when a dude orders and emails a bunch of times about that, I'm like, hey, I can ship your shit right now. It's in a box. You're going to skip the free thing. And if he keeps ordering, and he's really over and over, and we've already answered him, we'll just cancel your order. Ghillie suits? No, I've not done a ghillie suit in a long time, man. Our ghillie suit platform was issued to the SEAL sniper program. We did a bunch of them for the Marine Corps snipers. I've not made a ghillie suit in 20 years. Probably longer. Shipping notification on my multicam butt pack. Nice. Lots of badass shit in those boxes. Yep. Say awesome. That's awesome, but you should still take the time to learn to program your radios. Radio Made Easy. We're doing a radio class here this weekend. Evan's got 25 students coming in. What do I think made the government corrupt? I think the government's been corrupt since they killed JFK. Technology has just allowed them to be more corrupt and more emboldened. Patriot Act had nothing to do with patriotism. It wasn't about terrorism. It was about taking rights away from U.S. citizens and surveilling U.S. citizens. A lot of people don't realize there are balloons above every major city collecting all of your data. Those are like giant weather balloons. And every single piece of electronic transmission is recorded. Every keystroke, you guys all need to hear this and know this. Every single thing you've ever said on any electronics equipment, phone, even your television listens to you, right? There's a record of all of it, whether you've deleted it. Every picture you took, every picture you sent, every silly shit you said between you and your friends, it's all recorded. When the government wants you, they assign a team of analysts to go through all of that shit and find your crime. So what? Born, you're gone, dipshit. Next. At what age did you learn to sew? I was 17. I started when I was 17. But why? Is it money? Yeah, it's money and madmen. All through history, you've heard of people just doing insane, crazy shit, right? That's what it is. It's madmen. It is literally people going, I'm going to tell everybody they have to wear this mask. And then the other guy goes, okay, I'll one-up you. I'm going to tell them that they have to wear the mask and they have to screw a light bulb into their asshole when they go out in public. It's literally like that. It is madmen. How many videos have you seen of Bill Gates and these other World Economic guys going, we can drop the population in half with the correct vaccines? Do you think that that was an accidental slip of the tongue that they said? I turned a customer into a promo code a few weeks ago. Stirred up. Yeah, you know why it stirs the shit up? Because everybody who runs a business, secretly, whether they agree with you or not, they like it. Now, the little bitches will go, oh, you can't do that, because they're catering to the customer. They're worried about losing business. I'm plugging in a battery pack. Those guys never were your customer. People are like, I'll never be your customer, or you just lost a customer. I like to point out, you might not know what that word customer means. That means that you gave me money and we exchanged product. And in 35 years of being a business, you're not been a customer. I didn't lose shit. And when you do that publicly, people wish they could do that. And they appreciate you telling shitty people to fuck off. And as a reward or an attaboy, or they just align with you, they want to give you money. So for every little cunt that tells you, you just lost a customer, they're emboldened. Care that we know. Plus, most are satanic pedos using revelation of the method to clear the karmic debt. I think so, man. I think there really is something to that. Snowden was 11 years ago. Hard to believe. Yeah, and he's still fucking not able to do what he wants to do. How about Dread Pirate Scott, right? The Silk Road guy. Do you know the 2 FBI agents fabricated the information that got him arrested? Are you aware of that? Do you also know that the 2 FBI agents were arrested of their own crimes, yet he is still in prison? Albright, still in prison. The 2 FBI agents that set him up are in prison right now, yet they haven't fucking cleared him. They stole his Bitcoin. Even if Trump wins this election, is it enough to fix the country? Fuck no. Hell no. It'll just get better. It'll buy you 4 years of time. You guys need to get out of the city. You need to buy a farm or some property where it can kind of be a farm, and you need to start a business. Every fucking one of you. You need to leave the paycheck plantation. You need to not be beholden to another guy, another business, another person. More importantly, a corporation or conglomeration. If you work for yourself, they can't tell you you have to take the thing. They can't tell you you can't travel. They can't do any of that shit. They're trying to, though. They're doing it through shutting down your website, shutting down your commerce, your credit card processors, more and more. Yeah, looking for farmland now. Where are you looking, DH? Hard living, paycheck to paycheck. I'm starting a business right now. Bug hunter. What are you going to do, man? What's your business? That's what we really do. You should join, and I'm not trying to sell you some shit, man. You can go and watch dozens of them for free. Member meeting. I have a membership here on YouTube. It's $10 a month. You write in on the community. You write in whatever questions you have about business, and we make videos. We did a video today. It's probably 90 minutes long. 4 people ask questions. 90 minutes, we answered those questions. Leave the paycheck plantation. That's a shirt weight. Well, that's Evan saying. That came from Evan from Radio Made Easy. It's crazy to think he's farming and homesteading. He's been to SOE. He loved it. Dean Mullis. It's crazy to think he's into farming and homesteading. He's been to SOE. He loved it. Who are we talking about? Lawn care. Maybe one of the easiest small businesses to start. Yep. The thing is, when you work for a company, you work 40 hours. Most companies won't let you work over 40 hours because the government says they have to pay you time and a half, and it raises their tax brackets. If you work for yourself, you can make as much money as you want. Nobody can tell you you have to and can only work 40 hours. Checking out Idaho, Montana, why all hard places to live, buddy. My son turns 8 today. The one you gotcha. I wasn't sure who we were talking about. Yeah. If everyone owned their own business, wouldn't there be no employees? Yes, there would be. But I'm not talking to everybody. I'm talking to you people. You want to stay a slave, stay a slave. Every business needs slaves. It's slave mindset. I told every one of my employees when they got their stimulus check, I said, put your stimulus check into Bitcoin. I tell all of my employees now, every time I meet a waitress who's friendly with us, I'm like, look, you're going to make what, a couple $100 in tips tonight? Go on Cash App, put $10 in Bitcoin. Every day, look at what Bitcoin costs. Look at it as a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, and overall. And then every couple days, put another $5 in there till you're comfortable with it. If you'd have put $1,400 into Bitcoin when you got your stimulus check, you would have near $70,000 right now. I preached Bitcoin 2011, and people thought I was fucking nuts still preaching. The crazy shit is, Ken, those people you told in 2011, most of them won't listen to you today either. Yeah, Bitcoin's going to always go up more. It's generational wealth. You have banks right now. Right now, you have banks. You don't spend Bitcoin. Banks will give you a loan against Bitcoin. Bitcoin's been hammered now. So what? So fucking what? It's been hammered. Buy it. It just went down a few $1,000s. What do you mean it's been hammered? What does that fucking mean? Did you pay your mortgage? Oh, you don't have a mortgage. Did you pay your car payment? Did you pay your prostitute? Did you pay her in dollars? Bitcoin is more valuable than dollars. It's more stable than dollars. Bitcoin obituary. You should check that out. A couple hundred times. Mainstream media and everybody has said Bitcoin is finally dead. Every time it goes down, it always comes up higher than it ever was. You have pension funds right now invested in Bitcoin. You have major cities, municipalities paying their employees in Bitcoin. You have entire states who have backed their entire currency on Bitcoin, entire fucking countries. Putin started Bitcoin? No, the CIA started Bitcoin. Federal Reserve buying Bitcoin. Prostitutes are still at a good rate. ETF, electronically traded funds. $1 now in Bitcoin will be 1,000 in your lifetime. Yep. And you can all afford to put in $1 every day. The crazy thing is, the people pushing back that tell you don't buy Bitcoin or whatever, they never have anything else. It's not like you're talking to a dude who has millions of dollars in assets or millions of dollars in currency or millions of dollars in gold. They never have anything. The guys that are giving you the excuses why you, a stranger on the internet, should not buy Bitcoin, they never have anything. When you look at them, when you look at their lives, It's never a dude you want to fucking hang out with. It's never a person you want to do business with. I have two friends who were talking about Bitcoin years ago. Both are balling the fuck out last I knew. I first bought in 2013, forgot about it, ended up turning 300 into 10,000, fucked it off, living life. Yeah, my son just told me we have Hex. We bought Hex. I think we both put $1,000 into Hex. He cashed his Hex out at $16,000 off a $1,000 investment. Trade and time to trade or sell. I don't understand it enough to risk even $10. Well, then you're fucking retarded. I don't know what to tell you. $10? You can't afford $10? You can't afford $10. How's your life look right now? Like, you're on the internet right now. Can't you go fucking work? Do you have a vehicle? Could you deliver pizza tonight? Could you knock on doors tomorrow and fucking rake people's yards or mow lawns? You can't afford $10? I don't even know you. I don't give two shits whether you buy it doesn't fucking affect me any if you buy Bitcoin. I've never even seen you on one of these videos before, and I do them fucking 10 times a day. What's the real end goal if we have, listen guys, listen, the real end goal. This is the conversation for people that don't work and don't have anything. Money isn't everything. For people that say money isn't everything, they don't ever have any money. They don't have any choices. Most of them get an assistance from the government. Most of them have no calluses on their hands. For people that say money isn't everything, money is everything to them. If money wasn't everything to you, and money wasn't everything, then why do you get up at a time you don't want to get up and go to a fucking place you don't want to go and be around people that you don't like for such a finite amount of money? Think about it. If money's not everything, money buys you options, it buys you time. So if you have millions in the bank, right? Cities are about to burn down. It's about to be riot season. It's about to be fucking pandemic season again. It's about to be election season. Do you have the ability right now to just leave the city? Can you go buy 20, 30, 40 acres and set up a homestead, build a nice barn-dominium, put in a well, put in a pond, and just fucking live off of your bank account for the fucking entire year? If you can't, money's fucking everything to you, and that's why you want that money. It's generational wealth. If you want to fix this world, let me set this down. I got this stupid charger plugged in the bottom here. What a fucking shitty design. Listen, if you want to change the world, it has to start with generations. You have to have children. Have fucking kids, have children. And then you have to build something so fucking awesome that your kids want to stay around and be involved in what you do. You can send them to education, you can send them to school, you can send them whatever, but you have to build something so fucking awesome. They want to come back and be part of that. Stop warehousing your elderly. We put our fucking old folks in home, and then we pretend we fucking miss them when maybe we go see them every other year. Instead, have a property. Have a property so fucking good, so fucking awesome, where you can have multiple houses on the property. They don't have to be houses, guys. The West has sold you on, and I'm from the West. I've never been anywhere but the West, right? The West has sold you on this bill of goods that you have to have 2,500 square feet, and you have to have 2.5 kids. You got to have a dog, and you got to have 2 cars. You got to have all this shit. It doesn't have to be under the same roof. Have a place for grandma or grandpa, God forbid, hopefully both grandma and grandpa, to live there. Have children. Those elderly people are still of value. They just can't toil the soil and lift heavy and do shit. They still have knowledge. All the fucking knowledge, the old ways. They can educate and help raise your kids. And then when your kids have kids, they can help raise your grandkids. History is his story. If you don't create something right now, there's no story to tell. And nobody's going to tell your story if you're not there to tell the story. That's why money is expensive. 2.5 kids got to have midgets. No, what comes from, hey David, what's up, buddy? It comes from in 1971. Does anybody know what happened in 1971 and why the United States changed? The economy changed in 1971. What happened? I'm waiting for some comments here. Gaming, I own a furniture company. I don't have millions though. I have been slacking off. But you have the ability to. If you own the business, especially a furniture company, right? Especially a furniture company. Are you middlemaning? You can just bring in container loads, or are you manufacturing? Anybody know why Ethan Allen? What's the significance of Ethan Allen? The furniture company. What did Ethan Allen do? No gas, English or Spanish. What happened in 71? We are taking off the last vestiges of the gold standard in 71. In 69, 68, one man could work out of his household. His wife would stay home and raise the children. He would put leftover money in the bank, and every year that bank would make more money. Whatever money he put in would make a little bit more money. In 71, it started going backwards. We were taking off the last parts of the gold standard, and your money depreciated every year, and no matter how much money you put in the bank, it had less money the following year. Women were convinced that they were not providing for the family, and they were fucking pieces of shit if they didn't go and work and do equal to what a man did. What happened to the kids? Where did that leave the kids? That left you not leaving raising the kids. The kids were sent to government school and programmed, and the government owned the children at that point. He needs to be fired. Who needs to be fired? Who's your barber? Not even going to answer you. Block that motherfucker. It's always funny when a dude comes in here worrying about what another guy has to look like. Fucking baffling. I do both manufacture and middleman. I only manufacture inside the U.S., debating if I should work Asia. I'm debating that too. As a manufacturer who only manufactures in the United States, the way to do that is to set up a secondary company. You know the industry, you know the business, set up a second company. Ethan Allen was the top when they started. Ethan Allen was a manufacturer of furniture. Ethan Allen provided and funded Minutemen with satchels and equipment during the Revolutionary War, very quietly. I thought your beard looked good. It's just like, guys, I cut this off and I look 20 years younger. When I keep my head shaved all the way fucking down with a one guard, I look 10 years younger. My wife likes this. If I cut this off right now, in 6 months it would look just like this. God forbid you can't afford a good barber. My wife's a barber. My wife made $300,000 fucking cutting hair every year. She ran 3 fucking supercuts in San Diego. She was the fucking district manager, and she was the direct manager for 2 of those stores. I can have my hair cut any fucking time I want my hair cut. What you should ask yourself is why 263 people are on here listening to me fucking rant and rave on Friday night when they could be anywhere on the internet. What's the secret to being an owner and maintaining a solid marriage? It's a lot easier if you both work within the business. My wife and I don't go anywhere separately. She goes like to the chiropractor. Every now and then she goes to the post office every day. We don't have boys' night and girls' night. We don't go on vacation separately. We don't have friends that we're not friends with. We really don't have friends that aren't married. We just don't. We work because it's always worked. We've been together through hard times, and we've been together through all of the good times. And if when I came home from prison and literally had nothing, she was there. She was not my wife nor my girlfriend, but she was there. And like, we lived together. Like, there was a 3-year period where her and I and 3 of our children, young children, lived in a bedroom that I went to high school in, right? My mom's house. And we did that. We had nothing, and we had nothing for 3 years while we put everything into the business. Knowing the history of Ethan Allen makes me want to own their furniture. Yeah, it's probably a different company now, but look into it. Saudi Arabia is no longer using dollars. We're getting ready for hyperinflation. Yeah. Now, while that came out today, that was Salman Bander, right? Or Salman, the prince. I have a client that's his brother. Their father is the Minister of Defense for Saudi Arabia, if you didn't know that. That information came out a year ago. Like, that's not a new thing. It's not that they're not taking US dollars. They are not requiring other countries to take US dollars. But they've been doing that for years now. It's Saturday morning here. It's going to be a busy day. Dr. Steve, welcome, man. Saudi Arabia is still using dollars, just not exclude. Yeah, that's what I just said, exactly. Real ride or die, that's rare as fuck. Yeah. We met each other a very long time ago, and we were kind of together and then not together. We broke up many times. We are better together. Good day, the maple syrup has arrived. I am happy. I am a happy tree. Love your show. Ragnarok, what's up, man? We have some friends slash clients slash vendors that come to our event called Homestead Twins, and they gave me a huge bottle, like a 1 gallon bottle of maple syrup, and it's delicious. It's real maple syrup, not corn syrup. And I was using it, and Amanda said, hey, that bubbles on the top shouldn't be there. And then my son said something about it a couple weeks later, and I poured some out, and I'm like, this smells like alcohol. It had gone bad. I was still trying to use it, and I'm like, I probably shouldn't use this. Right, guys, I'm off to cut some poor fucker's lawn and charge them a fortune to get my $10 in Bitcoin. Hey, I'm gonna ban you. Like, I don't know if you're trying to be shitty, or if you're just a cunt, or you're being funny, but I'm just gonna ban you. You're distracting me, and I'm gonna remove you from my life. Like, you can take what I said and use it, or disagree with it. But the difference is I do this every day, and I've never seen you. Maybe it changes your life, maybe it doesn't, but I just think you're a piece of shit. I think you're distracting me, so you're gone. Make a new fake account, come back, and don't skyline yourself. I could change your life. Like, I could literally fucking change your life in about 30 fucking minutes. And it wouldn't even really require a lot of difference in your input. You should have let that syrup keep cooking and turned it into whiskey. Did you see the pic when Scully at Blade Show I tagged you in? I'm sure I did. Scully and I recorded, 8 hours of content yesterday, I think. I have this dream to be an inventor and build Nikola Tesla's. I wish you would, dude. I think that they were fucking all real. I think the government fucking killed him. I think they fucking took all of his data. I believe all of that. Pablo Escobar of haircuts, big respect. Man, I have friends that are like barbers. I have friends that cut rock stars' hair all the time. Like, I don't fucking care. Never knew maple syrup went bad. I didn't know that maple syrup went bad either. And most of the stuff that we are sold as maple syrup is not maple syrup. Most of the honey that comes from the stores has nothing to do with bees. There's no fucking honey in it. Viva Russia, long live Russia, I think that's what he said. What belt that you sell do you recommend for bigger guys? If you need a belt for outside of your belt loops, get a 2-inch duty belt. If you want one to hold your pants up, get a low profile belt. We make them up to 60 inches, and we can make them even bigger. The FBI took everything from Tesla. I believe that 100%. Maple syrup will get a foam on top. Just lift it off. Shit. Corn syrup is shit in Canada. Up here, yeah, you guys had a raid. You guys had millions of gallons of maple syrup stolen. Check that out for you guys that don't know about it. Mix maple syrup and honey, then place on pancakes. Man, my guy's been making like the bomb pancakes. That's why I'm fat. When it's backed up, how do you really squeeze a fart out if it's stuck? I don't know, but you're banned. Brother, your microphone is covered. No, microphone's not covered. Tim Riley, if it isn't sealed or left, it will. M81 micro rig sub gun. How do I order when the only option's black? You can't. Send me an email. Send me an email. Tell me that you want one of those. And right or left hand, I will put one on and let you order it, and then we will make some of them. I like woodland stuff. I just built some woodland stuff today. When I build stuff, prototype or whatever, or I build something for myself, a lot of times it's woodland. Just built this padded suspender set. And wait 2 years. Hey, Ben, you're gone too. Fucking cunt. Next, we need more. We should clean this out. Let's get a few more of the little bitches show up. I guess my phone is terrible, brother. Can you possibly raise? I have no way to. Can anybody having volume problems? FHHC. Anybody else having volume problems? The solution on your end is put some earbuds in and turn them up. Ben Kern. Somebody look up Ben Kern. Woodland black looks best. Yeah, oh yeah, I like woodland multicam black. No problems, 5x5 from my house. Audio's on point. Yeah, just you need to put on some earbuds or something and turn them up, man. I am not using a microphone. I'm on an iPad. I'm not on production. If you go look at some of my other videos, we have a full-blown production facility with multiple people and an engineer. Volume change based on where it's held is all. Got it. Yeah, you are low and my volume is all the way up. Well, that's because you're in the shower. Put some clothes on and you'll be able to hear better. Why you filming the cheeks? I don't know what you're talking about, but you're banned. Next. Little quiet. Yeah, I had it sitting. That's because I was far away from it. I had it sitting in a tub right there so that I could look at the camera because I have a plug in the bottom of it so I can't sit it down. Volume is more than adequate. Volume is always a bit lower, but I've learned it's normal. Turn it up, yeah. 21 flower pots. What's up? Nice sunflower picture there. I just planted 25 pounds of sunflower seeds. I've been using the wireless Rode mics. Oh, yeah, the Rode mics are good, but the DJI shit's really good. I'm about to plant 6 different more kinds of sunflower seeds in 20 by 20 plots. I saw Cheats Cheddar's post about the shirts SOE party. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what Cheats means. It's more sensitive tonight compared to usual. Usually you're louder, huh? Yeah, I don't know why. I'm not doing anything different. It's just the iPad. Maybe it's because I'm plugged in right now and we're running power to it. I shout out from the mountains of Colorado where I just ate 3 grams of magic mushrooms. Yeah. Autocorrect when I was typing. Oh, Cheddar Bob, got it. Take a page out of Jack Spirko's book. I think Beaver makes good press for seeds. Yeah, we have the same deal with Beaver. Jack actually turned me on with his Beaver person. What stuff do we sell? I'm not selling anything right now. We manufacture all of this stuff right here. Backpacks and vests and stuff. And we actually sew them all right here. Listen to you talking about greenhouse and harvesting blueberries in cold season. How long is time plant to harvest? did you grow from seed? No, we bought 72 blueberry plants, I think 72. We bought everything that would fit in. We bought 5 3-gallon pots, so they were a couple years old already. We bought them from a dude in Bartlett, Tennessee, and they're all rabbit eyes. I have 5 variations, 5 varieties of them. And those plants now, those shrubs now, some of them are almost 8 feet tall. Met with some guys tonight who are wanting to start training regularly, but not just pews, more sustainment type, get together networking. That's awesome on our farms. One of them is a federal agent. So be very cognizant of anything questionable and do not buy anything or get sucked into anything. Greetings from Netherlands. I hope you're well, man. How many animals do you have now? I remember when you first got that wild ass goat. We gave away 23 goats. I'm well over 100 rabbits right now because we got a lot of babies. I just bought 8 more breeders, very, very high-end breeder rabbits. Bought a whole rabbit setup. If you on my shorts and Instagram, you probably have already seen that. I've got hundreds of chickens right now. There's probably 20 or more ducks. There's a couple geese. There's probably 14 guineas. I've got 6 sheep, and there are 5 very large dogs. I'm sure I'm forgetting some other stuff. I don't have any reptiles anymore. No real pets. Just found myself here. Cool stuff. Well, welcome. We do this every night. This DOJ is off the rail. Yeah, it's fucking wild, man. Be very careful, all of you guys. What was the goat's name? Dirk Diggler. For sure, if not already, but definitely can be bought off eventually. Entrapment is the new rule. It really is, guys. It really is. Look at the Whitmer case. They said that somebody attempted kidnapping on Whitmer. 13 people involved in that. 11 of them were federal agents or confidential informants. It's like when cops raid a drug house and the drug house is also cops. Like, just be fucking careful whether you think you're in the wrong or not. Wild blackberries and elderberries are loaded. Nice. I'll bet if you fertilize them, they do better. I'm not telling you that. I'm telling other people that. They'll set up autistic kids to false flag patriot group. Yep. Guys, they set up a Muslim kid. They radicalized him, gave him a girlfriend. The FBI taught him how to make bombs, then gave him bomb-making material, and arrested him for making a bomb. They worked that kid for 3 years. They had a confidential informant. They gave him a girlfriend who was fucking him and lived with him for a year. Cats. Yeah, oh yeah, we got a bunch of cats. Michigan, what happened to that state? Yeah, no shit. Kind of like paddock being a 3-letter word. Kind of like paddock being a 3-letter. I don't know what that means. Caden, hello. Guys, any gear you want to see? Any product before we get off of here? Anything you want to discuss before I shut this down and go do some other stuff? I'm a fender set. Just think really heavy load. Think belted machine gun ammo, M60, 240 saw, a lot of weight. Or magazines and 2 quarts with 1 quart, right? A lot of weight on the belt line. In addition to that, or even you could put a placard up there with more mags. Iridium Group, you have a good week also, man. That OD black vest looks, oh yeah, they're very nice. Medical pull-out tray, we've got them. We've got medical pull-out trays ready to ship. Are you finally happy with the suspender? Yeah, it's pretty close. We're gonna put them on, I'm gonna build several more of these. We're gonna put them on guys and run them through some classes. But yeah, the only questions at this point is how we're gonna dominate these, right? Are we gonna put a step in here and limit this out and then put a pull? Or are we going to, I think what we're gonna do is use one wrap so that you can roll it up like on camelbacks and packs. And then with this system with the back, you'll be able to run the butt pack and the hydration carrier also without having to run full LBV. Still do belt trade-ins. Nope, we don't do any of that, man. We can't build enough of it as it is. We had to shut down all of that. All of our labor's taken up. That's why we have naked body scanners, the fake underwear bomber guy, the shoelace bomber. Yeah, that's all Patriot Act. If you, hey guys, Scully's Dog Kennel and Little Spoon, his channel. They just went to Australia and New Zealand. And he's walking through the airport filming. They didn't have any of that shit. They didn't have to fucking take their clothes off. They didn't have none of that shit. They had no fucking security there. Check out his video. It's pretty surprising compared to the United States. Level 10 Guyat. I don't know what Guyat means. Ranger band, the webbing. Yeah, we're just going to use one wrap. I asked you when I very first started listening to you if you make custom stuff and describe those suspenders, make them all about Hood Billy. We already had these suspenders. These have been sitting here for almost 2 years. We've just never put them out. Sebastian, what's up? TSA is ridiculous. And I think they do that shit just so they can employ people who are mostly unemployable. Think about that. If you work for the TSA, if you are a bureaucrat or you work for one of those agencies, don't you also mostly vote that way? I just flew in New Mexico and they had me take off my sweater. They love I love scanning you every day. I'm the booby inspector. Estimated price for LBV kit you're showing. I don't have an estimated price. The actual LBVs start at $1,000. That's these here. This kit, I don't know what the price is going to be. It'll be a really long time before we put them up for sale. I could build 100 of them and never even announce it and sell every one of them. SOE stands for Special Operations Equipment. Oh my God, the breasts? I don't know what we're talking about, the breasts. Found a 20-pound set. I found a 20-pound sledgehammer today to work out with. Early morning videos. Nice. We just saw a huge sledgehammer. I don't know how much it weighed. Bigger than any sledgehammer I've ever seen at a building supply place over here. The chickens, they're great. Can you see the OD Black NSW rig? Yeah. Guyot is kid slang for Hugh Jass. Hey, you're banned. That's the second comment you've made that makes no sense. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but you clearly are in the wrong place. And if you weren't, you just lost access to here. So go make a new account, come back, and don't be a dipshit. What are we looking for? Oh, the NSW rig. It's got the big boxes. Those will hold 6 mags. It's got the pass-throughs on here with the elastic lips underneath. It's got the radio slots in behind those. 6 internal mags, bungee. It's got the Velcro on the back to attach a dangler neck. And there's a bunch more of them out here. Where are we? The shop. We make all this stuff here on these sewing machines. Hey, you're banned, child. Best belt fed for civilian, whatever you can afford, man. Scully has a Shrike. I think it's called a Shrike. It's a semi-auto upper that takes a saw box, functions perfectly, and you put it on an AR-15 lower. What do you think about the potential ban of DJI products? Yeah, what's that about? I have a lot of DJI products. You can buy other drones. DJI puts all that programming and parameters in their product. You can buy an Attel drone. They cost more. It's $4,000. It stomps the DJI all the shit. It's got thermal on board and all kinds of stuff, and it's a bigger bird. DJI banning these drones, well, the government imposing, they want that fly space. They want that 80 feet to 400 feet to do deliveries for Amazon and stuff. That's why the drones keep getting smaller and smaller. Small drones can't carry payload. That with a binary. So Raul, I really don't know, but I use a drone every day. We fly, and the drones, I've got a dozen or so drones. My other drones are heavier and bigger. I really didn't think I was gonna like this. This thing is so light. I'm holding it with 2 fingers right now. But this thing's great. Takes great video, flies a long time, even in the wind. Sick of the government. I'm sick of all government. Name something that the government did that's good for you. When a new government comes in, you might get some of the rights the other one took back. You know, you might get some more rights. The government doesn't really do anything for you. They take from you. Fight Light is Scully's upper, also known as a Shrike. Got it. Yeah, you will own nothing and be happy. It's actually, you will own nothing, live in the pods, eat the bugs, and be happy is what he said. I want a drone. I can name the Falcon that steals Amazon drones. What the fuck's the aluminum Falcon? I like that their FTC ruled non-competes are illegal. Yeah, isn't that wild? Ryan is Fed post. Yeah, I banned him already. What's the best cheap drone to get? What is a cheap drone? Well, it used to be, you know, the Mavic 2s, they weren't considered cheap, but they were inexpensive. And they always had cheaper, less costly drones in the line, right? Here's a Mavic 2 Pro or Zoom. These were great drones. They're heavy, way heavy compared to that other one I just had in my hand. Here's a few more. These were great, but you had to tether them to a phone. Then they came out with a smart controller, which cost an extra $1,000. So you were $1,200 for the drone, $1,000 for the controller. This little drone over here outperforms these big ones. It does everything they do. It's about half the size, and for $1,100, you get the drone, 3 batteries. The charger is way better now. There's the charger right there. You used to have to set them in there and hope they stayed on, whereas these clip in place. And it comes with a smart controller, so you don't tether it to your phone. When you tether it to your phone, it cooks your phone, makes it super hot. I can fly 6 flights on this controller. I can put, in addition to the SD card in the back, I can put another SD card in here, so I can double write. I can write to both cards, or I can fill that one and then this one, which, unless you're a dipshit, you're not going to do. Every day I dump my footage. But $1,100, and it's a great product. Like Josh got one, told me it was good. That's the only reason I even bought it, because Josh said it was good to go. And I've been very pleased with it. And mine's flying right now. Like, that's what your blades are supposed to look like with that orange. I'm missing all kinds of blades, and I've crashed this several times. This drone, was it this one? No, it was the last one. It wasn't this one. I had that motherfucker underwater. And yeah, they're DJIs. Fed. Who's the Fed? Costco had DJI Mini 3 for $400. So this is the 4. This is the Mini. This is the Mini 4 Pro. This will also shoot vertical or horizontal. So if you're uploading to Shorts or TikTok. I can also connect this while in flight to a live feed. I don't know if it'll be local police or PMCs or United Nations forces or hordes. What are we fucking talking about, Ryan? I want to know who to be worried about. You should worry about your lack of income. You should worry about your lack of finances. You should worry about your lack of 3 months worth of all of your income tucked away in case something happens to you. Where do you live? I don't have any of those problems out here. Even if like the government was going to overthrow the city, right? They're going to take over the population. There's not enough fucking military. There's not enough military. The military couldn't even secure 3 major cities, six major cities at the same time. The National Guard ain't going to do it. They can't do it. There's not enough of them. Oh my God, the UN's going to come in. The UN has no fucking teeth. The United States is the enforcement arm of the UN. Yeah, all the people in revolution mode, all the guys posting on the internet, they can't do push-ups. They can't run. They can't hike a mile, walk a mile, much less run a mile. John gave me a coupon for 50% off. It's the only reason I bought. Did I give you a fucking coupon? Yeah, be able to take care of your family. Grow some food. Remove yourself from the system. Most of the problems that we talk about on a daily basis, we willingly participate in. Looks like Ukraine's whipping ass. Whose fucking ass is Ukraine whipping? Do you really believe that? Like, what reporting are you watching? Yeah, get off pharmaceuticals. How many of those guys ready for the revolution? Oh boy, revolution. How many of those guys rely on 3 fucking different drugs to keep them alive? How many of them have to have a CPAP to be able to sleep at night? Shit hit the fan is only going to be people killing each other and starving to death. Yep. Looks like propaganda is whooping ass. None of what you're saying is true. Have fun. Okay, dipshit. Why are you here? What did I say that's not correct? Which part is it that you're taking issue with? Because I've said thousands of things tonight. Amsterdam. So he spends his money on prostitutes who are not his woman, and he likes to smoke a shitload of weed. Does it force updates? No, mine have not forced updates. Yeah, and the drones are like flashlights. That's like LED flashlights. Drones, they get better and better every fucking 6 months. Ukraine is losing even with millions and millions of aids and people. I agree with that. Pushing fronts, but I don't know, news is news. Yeah, according to who? Cam Jelly. He can't do what you're doing, shit, even if I wish I had a small workshop. Cam Jelly, Mexican Snoop Dogg. I don't know what you just said there. Hi, I'm Dano. My only unit was in Poland 21. Nothing to see here. Do you know where the nearest roll of TP is? Yes, I do. We buy industrial toilet paper, and I know you're being an asshole and whatever it is whatever your next punchline is. You guys buying toilet paper, especially if you have women in your houses, because they use 10 times more toilet paper than a man does. You guys are literally spending 4 times more than you have to buy industrial rolls of toilet paper like you see at gas stations. You will save thousands of dollars. Should be called Supply Kirk. Oh, I think you meant millionaire. I actually fucking write the checks and employ people, something you can't say. I pay more in payroll taxes than you ever make in a year. So you can fuck off with your Supply Kirk shit. I have product. There's product in this industry because I fucking had it made. I do like your new fake account, though. How many times have we blocked you tonight? 3? Shooting range bags for pistols. Yeah, check out our tool bags. They work great. Gonna lose your lady with that. We're gonna lose our lady with what? No one cares. Okay, you're banned. Cushy, expensive toilet paper. No rashy butthole. Oh, I'm gonna lose my lady with the toilet paper? No, not at all. Has your woman never gone to the bathroom in a gas station? There's different grades. You can buy it through Uline. You know when nobody could get toilet paper? Do you know that Uline had toilet paper? When nobody could get cleaning supplies and toilet paper, do you know Lowe's had 2 full aisles of it? No. So we're preppers, right? You don't have to announce that and look weird. It doesn't have to be like it stands out when you're in public. We actually use Charmin, I think. And actually, you guys are poisoning yourself with toilet paper if you're not aware. Look into non-chlorinated toilet paper. Everything you hear about all the forever plastics and BPAs, it's going right into your vagina and your butthole. All the toilet paper has chemicals that pass straight into your blood system. So be aware of that. Look into that. We use a wider, big, triple ply toilet paper. But in the shop, we buy industrial toilet paper. And we have a daughter and 2 sons. We did at the house. And we would give everybody rolls of toilet paper. They had to turn in the core, just like in jail or on a ship, right? You had a roll of toilet paper. When we would give them a new roll of toilet paper, we would write the date inside the tube. When they gave it back, we would write the end date in the tube. All 5 people in the house got their own roll of toilet paper. We did that for 6 months, and then we figured out how much toilet paper our household really required by doing that. Threaten to not display it. Hi guys, y'all ever heard of PSYOP? No. Dano, you're drunk again tonight, man. You're gonna end up banned here. I work in the parent roll plant. What is that? Twisted Tea. We did a promo for Twisted Tea. Toilet paper is from Procter & Gamble. Some of it is. Uline, TP for the win. Uline made sure the regular customers were taken care of. Yeah, guys, Uline's been great. Uline's been great. They ship from 3 locations in the United States, at least that I know of, or 3 zones. We order boxes from Uline on Sunday night, and they come in here on Monday. Special boxes in one day. I feel so bad for my woman epileptic. On top of that, other things. Takes a handful of medications morning and night, can barely get by. I feel really bad. Yeah, that's terrible. What is she taking? If you know. Can you show a LARP pack? No, I don't have a LARP pack. We don't make anything called that. CBD. Yeah, actually, check out Hope Dealer. Hope Dealer on Instagram. CBD, yep. You too, Ken. You should check out Hope Dealer. Some advice to keep going and never give up. That's it. Keep going. Never give up. What's your situation? Everything has variables. Usually when we have that discussion, it's because some guy's woman left him. What toilet paper is good if they all have chemicals? Just look it up. Look up chemicals in toilet paper, and whatever you find will give you some options to search. You don't want to hear most of the options, like use reusable toilet paper, which is cloth that you're going to put in a bucket of water, and then you're going to spray it out, or you're going to launder it after that. Scott's toilet paper. What toilet paper is good? I don't know the answer to that, but there are several of them. It's a lot of medication, can't even pronounce. Gotcha. Get her out of the USA to some place they don't use Roundup. It's not just toilet paper, it's food. Yeah, it's everything. When burglars go to hell, they are forever breaking into men like your home. Well, they would be very good luck. I need a Twisted Tea patch for my kit. I don't think we have any more of them. Timothy Lodge, you're banned, dipshit. Any Rose, you're banned. See if we can get a few more tonight. Use flannel to wipe my ass. I'll wipe your butt, baby. Lots of bans. Not really if you look at how many people have been on here. There's 284 currently on here. Firepower for preppers. If you have to ask the question, go get yourself some training. Be easy. What up? Flannel would feel. Yeah, you can buy flannel very inexpensively. You can cut it into 10 by 10 squares. You can serge it. Easy, you're banned, dumbass. Canadian pension plan made 1.3% last year on $500 billion of investment. Yeah, and didn't give you guys shit. It's midnight, so they all show up. Nah, it's because we're over 2 hours. That's where the magic number is. Food is messed up. I would say Canada is good, but we're pretty much run by wannabe dictators. No, those are dictators. But it's kind of coming to light. A lot of the world economic puppets, things are being questioned, right? Their stuff kind of looks like a lot of it's kind of collapsing. Barter system? Yeah, you should definitely use barter system. You should practice it, though. All you guys that think you're going to use gold, I'm not saying don't have gold. I'm saying go try it. My wife sews a lot. What brand machine? I run everything, Kevin. Man, I wish I had $1 for every time. I literally get asked that every 20 minutes. We run everything, drill machines. I mean, just drills I have, and I've got 5 of these fucking things sitting here. No, Chris, we don't do gun parts. This is a sewing shop. We sew stuff here. Barter system doesn't work if the other guy has a gun. Well, do you not think you're going to have a gun? Are you not, like, that's kind of a pussy thing to say, really, if you stop and think about it. Do you not have, like, 6 dudes with you right now? Oh, you don't. Do you not have 6 guys on, in, and around the property? Oh, you don't. Are you not sure of your skills and your ability? Would you not, when the system happens like that or something collapses and you have to go to barter, are you not going to operate in a different mode? Like, don't you not have 2 or 3 pistols on you right now? Oh, you don't. AR meaning Army Regulation Kit. Chris, I don't have that either, buddy. We manufacture nylon tactical gear. The name of this company is Special Operations Equipment. The website is SOE Tactical Gear. Anybody listening, if you go to this YouTube channel by clicking the picture, the avatar, go to any video. I've got over 5,000 of them. There's a description on the video. In every description of the video, there is a link to my website. Typically carry 2 pistols and 50 rounds of ammo. That's just the pistol. And that's just to get you to your rifle. It's just me here? No, it's not me here. That's what I'm telling you. There's always people here. How many guys have been on these videos at night and seen other people just walk through here? This is a big-ass place. Ordering bulk from, yeah, you can order bulk from Uline. You can order bulk off Amazon. 20 robotic cats. Yeah, you need enough on your person to fight to your rifle, you need enough on you to fight your way to your vehicle, enough in the vehicle to fight your way home, and enough stuff staged along the way to fight to a tertiary or even 4th location. 3D printer. No, I've never had a 3D printer. My son had a 3D printer. I've got friends that have big 3D printer companies. Lord Drac McConaughey, Lord Drac on YouTube. Very good friend of mine. He and I do a little bit of business here and there. Disappointed that I haven't seen the giraffes before going to bed. I've been out here several times. All right, guys, I don't know what time it is, but I got to be up early in the morning. We've got 25 dudes coming in here for radio class tomorrow. Evan will be here early, so I'm going to turn all this off. Got a couple more minutes here. Last statements, topics, questions, anything you want to say before we close down? Yeah, the fat mannequin. Are you going to post anything from radio? No, not at all. That's not my curriculum. People pay to take that class. He does one literally every weekend. He will come to you if you have, all you need is 10 people. He'll come anywhere in the United States. anyone looking to buy older commercial Singer. Nah. Put it up in Marketplace. That's your best bet. Sewing machines are fucking everywhere, man. Factories closed down left and right. Have to come down for one sometime. Just viewed a couple licenses this evening. Nice. Do you support We Are Change? I'm not even sure what We Are Change is. I support my business and all the people that support me. I support companies that I do business with. I support companies that do business with my company. Like I don't just randomly support people that are out there. Like people are constantly like, you know, ask about other companies and shit. I'm like, I don't fucking know, because we're not friends. They haven't gone out of their way to do shit with us. Wearechange.org. I know the name. I don't know what they do though. I mean, I do as soon as you tell me, but it's not enough in my head. Always in the damn way. It needs to go. Can I get a job? Probably not. Steven, where are you located? Hurt someone's feelings today when they called me a friend and I said we are co-workers. Isn't that the truth though? Like, we use that word friend, and people are calibrated differently. You have so many people that talk about their friends and they've never even been in the same room with them. We can be friendly, but we are not friends, right? Nobody has friends, just acquaintance. No, I have some friends. Actual friends. Go pick some mullein leaves, super soft. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you could definitely. Absolutely. You guys have a real trust issue. Hey, guys. Self-Reliance Festival's coming up in October. We're having a party here, July 13th. A vendor, do something or have a service. Just hit us up. Let us know what that is. It's free. Doesn't cost to come to the party. Doesn't cost to be a vendor. Food trucks, entertainment, all kinds of stuff. If you haven't seen any of our parties, just look up SOE Party on YouTube. There is a lot of videos of the past ones. People come from all over the world to the parties. You guys can all come for free. Amazon. If you use Amazon, if you would please go to any of my videos and click links to Amazon out of the description, it'll take you to Amazon. When you do that, anything you buy in the next 24 hours, Amazon gives us a little percentage of your order. That is a way you can help support us for these videos that we do for free every night. If you would like an EMP shield off your order. If you like red, it'll give you 20% off your order. Premier Body Armor. They have made 4 armor panel inserts for our micro rigs and our FUPAs, fanny packs. And if you use code SOE at checkout at Premier Body Armor, it will give you 10% off your order. If you guys would like a freeze dryer, I have an affiliate link for Harvest Right also. I have a bunch of other codes. We have a lot of videos that went up this week. You can check it out. For you guys that are new here, you should watch some of the real videos on YouTube. They're very different from this one. I do these videos. Are we live? Is this live? I don't know if it's live or not. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Everybody have a